Seeing the trailer to this movie a few months back, I remember thinking to myself,
this means something. This is important.
I also knew by watching that movie trailer that this movie was going to be touching on a lot of things that were very close to home. Similar to another movie that I really enjoyed that was very close to home also, but more like the dark and gritty version of like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. The movie also looked like it was going to have some great acting, some great visuals, but also be very dark and very psychological, so let's get into it. I'm Mike the Movie Misfit, and here is my review for Beau is Afraid. Beau is Not Afraid is the newest film from writer and director Ari Aster, who's also done the other films Hereditary and Midsummer. The film stars Joaquin Phoenix as the title character Beau. The character of Beau is a paranoid, frightened man-child who has to leave his bubble in order to travel to a funeral. Everything and everyone around him is just trying to get him. It's like he's living in this apocalyptic world, or is he? Now, please try not to judge too harshly because I always try to be honest, but I identified way too much with this movie. There were way too many moments when I was watching this in the theater where I was looking around and then finally looking at the screen and asking this question.
Who are you talking to?
Like, I kid you not, I was almost convinced that I was having my own little Truman Show moment here. Like, I actually thought I was having a psychological breakdown or I was being punked. There is so much going on in this movie, not just with the obvious stuff, but like the writing, the sound, the choreography. All these things that our main character has to go through just to go on his journey and obstacles that he has to overcome or try to overcome. And then you might be scratching your head wondering, is this even happening right now or is this all in his head? This is a Joker prequel, isn't it?
Wrong.
If you enjoyed movies like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty or even The Truman Show, Beau is Afraid is like the darker version of those. The film has some funny and awkward moments and definitely a lot of eerie moments. There is some great filmmaking in this movie, and I definitely think this is a type of film that could be taught in film school. If you know me by now, I love a long movie, but did this film need to be 3 hours long?
Oh, hell no!
The movie felt like it had 5 to 10 different alternate endings, and instead of just picking one, they showed you all 10 of them. If there was just one ending that was picked, you still would have had the same result, and we still would have been saying this at the end of the movie.
That is one messed up little dude.
At the end of the day, this is a well-done movie. You can watch it, you could dissect it, you could look for all these different meanings. You could also watch it and say this.
Yeah, alright, weird for the sake of weird.
Now, this movie in no way is for everybody. Some people will watch this movie and probably say this.
Hated it.
Now, if you don't mind the long runtime and you're into all the things that I was talking about when describing this movie, you'll probably be telling this to people. Here is my rating for Beau is Afraid. See it. Matinee only. A movie like this deserves a lot of attention, so I think seeing it in the movie theater will actually be beneficial. Because honestly, if you're streaming this movie at home, your concentration will be broken easily. You could pause and walk away and never come back and be like, yeah, Beau's still afraid.
This show ain't no good.
Well, thank you for stopping by, and hopefully I kept your attention. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm Mike the Movie Misfit, and I'll see you at the movies.
Get more out of life. Go out to a movie.